Welcome everybody, it's Ruth here at artfulstampin.co.uk, and today we're going to be using a technique, a kind of mosaic technique that I know has been done before, but I love it so much, and it's a great way to mix up and use up some of your DSP or your stamp one sheet wonders, you know, even the ones that you possibly think, oh, they didn't look so great. We're going to be using this, the Tailor Tag Punch, some of the fabulous double, well, this is like the sticky, oh, what do they call it? Hold on, I better get the official name. Adhesive sheets, 152334. These are the adhesive sheets, and they are measure 6 by 12. And now I can't decide whether to do this on a scrap piece of card or designer series paper. I think I might, because I want to put gold gilding flakes in between. I know, it sounds very luxurious, doesn't it? So I'm just going to look in my retired, I've got a retired sort of papers box, and just grabbing out, I think that will probably do for it. I just need half a sheet. Or, actually, sorry, I'm trying to use up some of this paper. I'm just trying to see if I've got a piece of that. Oh, you know what? I'll use some of this green, because I don't want to actually have this green tree stuff showing. So, ooh, sorry. Anyway, hello and welcome. Thank you for joining me. If you're watching on the replay, it's always great to have your company. And thank you for coming by, checking what I'm up to today. This is a bit of a kind of technique-y video. So, oh, I could use any one of these really. I forgot about these other patterns in here, as I've been kind of focusing on some of the others. Oh, actually that lilac might be good. The reason I'm umming and ahhing about which one to use is because, just in case the gold doesn't stick, I'm thinking I want to make sure that the colour I'm using underneath is pretty. Pretty. We like to do pretty things on this channel. So if you're absolutely brand new to my channel and you've never been here before, a huge welcome to you. Thank you so much. I do appreciate you spending time with me. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from the UK, and I've been a demonstrator for 10 years. Yikes, 10 years this year. And one of the things I love doing is inspiring people to get the best use out of their Stampin' Up! Products, because, you know, Stampin' Up! Products generally are not free. I mean, at the moment we've got a few free products, but you've got to spend money to get those free products. And, you know, this day and age, I think it's good to be careful, you know. Oh dear, what have I gone and done? You should see what just happened then. It kind of, this flipped back onto that piece of paper. I think am I doing this wrong or something? Something's gone wrong here. I'm going to get another one, because that, I made a real mess of that. Let's just start again. Sorry about that. Okay. I wonder if it's because it's a little bit cold. I know what, let's warm it up a bit first. Sometimes, we know when adhesive is a little bit cold, it gets a bit, it's not as stretchy. Does that make sense? Whoa, hello. Hello, little spider. It's one of them flying ones. Oh, it gave me a fright. I'm usually okay with spiders. Okay, let's start again. Let's peel this back. Oh no. Am I doing it correctly? I thought it was this side first. Yes, it is. Right, take that completely away. Get rid of it. Right, yeah, okay. So the trick is just peel away and get rid of it. There we go. Right. Ooh, it wants to stick to me. Then I'm going to flip that over. Make sure my piece of paper is nice and clean. So this measures 6 by 12. And going to get that on there. I've not quite done it perfectly, but it will be fine. Give that a good rub on there, like that. So peel that back. So this whole piece of paper now is going to be covered with a very thin layer of adhesive. Okay, so that's the plan. Ooh. Ta-da! Round of applause, please. Right, now I'm going to pop that just out the way while I prepare my pieces. So I went through some of my previous stamped one sheet wonders and also some paper that I thought would be fun to use. And I'm going to cut out some shapes using this punch. So here we go. Cut that one. Now I'm being a bit naughty here. I am punching through 2 lots of designer series paper here because it's quite thin. So I figured I could do that and it won't damage my punch. So go back in, punch again. Now when you get to the sides, it's worth punching the sides out as well, because when we go to be sticking this all down, there will be points that I do need those half pieces, and so it is worth cutting those out. So let's see. Ta-da! Right, that's those there. Pop those aside, and then we've got this lovely piece that I stamped quite a while back now, I think. And here I'm being a little bit more selective about what I want, trying to sort of punch out nice pieces. It's a nice bud there. And oh, don't forget to do the corner bits. A nice little leaf in that. Okay, I'm just going to trim that down like so. Very easy done. Okay, right, let's have a look at this one. And I thought, oh, the birdies would make a nice feature on these, so I'm going to try and get the birds in. That's a bit plain, that bit, but oh, I might be able to use some of that section there. No, that's fine. Right, let's move on. Okay, and then we've got this really lovely piece. I don't know if anyone remembers me doing this one. It was obviously before the last year's catalogue retired, because it's using a gorgeous stamp set that sadly retired. Sadly retired for me, but if you got it, then well done. So I have said this before, but I will say it again. When I talk about retired products and me not using them, it's not because I'm not allowed to use them. Unfortunately, there's this funny little myth that goes around in the Stampin' Up world where people say, oh, you're not allowed to use retired products. It's absolute rubbish, to be quite frank with you. The reason why I tend not to use retired products is because I don't want to disappoint you, because you're unable to order them. But that does not mean you cannot use them as a demonstrator. It just means that you may have a frustrated customer. But sometimes things can be found on, you know, secondhand. You know, this has happened to me where I've shown you something that's retired and you've found it somewhere, or you've looked out for it and, you know, you've managed to get hold of one. So I'm very pleased when that happens for you, because of course I am a Stampin' Up demonstrator and I'd love you to purchase from me, but I'm also a creative, and I love inspiring people to be creative, and that sometimes means using products that are not so readily available. So there we go. Right. Oh, what about the odd little... Oh, this was on my desk, so why not? Hey, why not use a bit of this? Because it's so nice, so pretty. Right, I will say hello to everybody in a second. Did I just see Barb come in there? Hello, Barb. Barb, I need to double check what days you're available. Because I know you're not available on Friday, are you? Right. What days are you available now, my darling? Because I know you're busy. Right. Okay. Let us say a quick hello to my lovelies. Hello, Artful Stampers. Miss Valerie, Glenna, Linda Janine, Linda Yamakodo, Jan Brandt, Pat M, Elaine, Darlene, Anne, Margaret, Shirley, Mindy B, Bonnie C, Roberta, Susan, hello, lovely crafting people. Who else have I missed? Bev, hi. Did I say hello to Janine? Hi, Janine. Deborah Davidson, Susan Duquesne. Hello, Susan Duquesne. Are you new? Please say hi, roughly where you're from. Hi, Gina. Oh, thank you. Thank you for sharing to Pinterest. Did you know you can share to Pinterest, people? Please do if you can. You can literally hit that share button and pin it onto your board. Oh, you're flooding. Oh, no, that's not good, Jan. Sorry about that. Okay, right. I'm sorry if I've missed any names. Hello to anybody that I've missed. Right, so what we're going to do is start sticking these on. Start sticking these on. Not sure if it's straight. Right, I am going to deliberately put a wee space. Oh, do I really want to do this? Do I want to do this? Okay, I'm going to go for it. I'm just going to grab that little protective thing. Yep, because I'm finding that my fingers are going in it. See if I can find a birdie. There we go. Okay, I'm literally just eyeballing this and hoping for the best, because maybe what I should have done is not taken off all the pieces so that I could use it as a bit of a guide. Okay, so I recommend leaving some of these on so that, yeah, it ends up as a bit of a guide. So the idea is to leave a little gap in between all of them, because can you guess what I'm going to try and put in between? Exciting times. I'm going to try and be random-ish. Random-ish is a good word, isn't it? Oh, yes. What else have I got here? I think I should spread these out. It's like having a jigsaw puzzle that actually you don't know where the pieces are meant to go. that should make you feel better, but I don't know. It depends if you're into creating pattern or not. Pop that one on there. Hi, Fred. First time watching, you got lucky with the live stream. Oh, fantastic. Do you mean first time watching on a live stream or first time at my channel ever? Are you a crafter, Susan? Oh, I need another bird. Have I got another bird anywhere? Pop a bird in here. So the idea is eventually that this is going to be cut up again. It's ironic really that you do this, you cut up little bits of paper to stick back together to cut up again, but trust me, it will be good. It will be good. It's worth the effort. Oh, one's just fallen on the floor. I can feel it. There we go. Fred said his global popularity is improving. I know, Fred, maybe Fred needs his own channel, Jan. You know, Fred creates. Susan made 10 cards today. Whoa. Well done. Oh, yes, Jeanette. Gold flakes. Yes. Hi, Connie. Welcome home, Connie. How you doing? How are you feeling, my lovely? We've missed you. Actually, I've just thought, Connie, can you send me privately your email, by email? Can you send me your address? Hi, Sue LeBlanc. First live with me from Michigan. Welcome. Barb is sewing up fabric and sewing it together again. And now a paper. Okay. Oh no. So I think the rule that I'm trying to go by is not to put one next to each other that's exactly the same, to try and mix it up each time. So these ones at the top, I'm not going to worry too much about wasting because I'm just going to cut them in a bit. So it'll be okay. There we go. Let's do this wee corner up here. There we go. And I'm just going to flip that over. So I can cut these off. Oh, where are my scissors? I have them right here. Right here, I tell you. Right here. They were. They're, honestly. Oh, I moved them to the other side of my desk. Right. So I'm just going to cut off that section there. And then I'm going to cut down here like so. Because I want to use, especially these pieces that are half of the other, or partial of the other, I want to use those again. Because I'm going to have the bottom piece to sort out, aren't I? Right. Excellent. I'm pleased with how it's going. I'm loving all these colours. I obviously deliberately chose a little bit of a limited colour palette. I loved all the kind of blue. I think this is that pretty peacock colour from last year that I stamped a few times. I think quite a few of you loved Pretty Peacock, didn't you? Such a lovely colour. Oh, actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to flip this over because it's a bit easier to work from that direction. The only thing is I'm going to have to remember for things like birds and stuff, I'm going to have to make sure I'm turning it in the right way. So as I said, this is like doing a jigsaw puzzle, but none of the pieces sort of fit together. But it's quite therapeutic because you can't really get it wrong. You can only get it wrong with the self-imposed sort of rules, if you've imposed some on yourself, like I have, not putting exactly the same one next to each other, or certainly not putting the same pattern next to each other. So, okay, I could do with that there. Oh, thank you, Subu. Yeah. You might not get your dottage today. Oh, there's little bits of dottage. Look, there's little bits here and there. Oh, that bird is going to be cut off over there. Oh, I don't feel like I can use it. I feel bad if it gets a bit cut off. I'll put that on there. Oh, I'll pop that one there because look, that's mainly white on that side, so I don't feel bad if that gets chopped off. Then I've also got that there. Oh, I'm committing the cardinal sin of mixing Whisper White with Very Vanilla. Oh, or Basic White, as we have it now. Shock horror. But you know what? It seems to work. It's okay. It doesn't look obviously wrong, does it? So the trick is to go for enough different patterns, I think. So I've used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different patterns. So if you want to make it a bit easier on yourself, perhaps go for 6. Oh no, actually with the glitter paper, it is 6, isn't it? I think I might go and grab a bit more of that glitter paper just to pop a little wee bit somewhere. Although, did I end up with a little slither? No, I've got that one there. That can go on that end there, can't it? So I could have put a bit more of that glitter, but anyway, it's just a nice little accent. And to be honest, I'm going to be covering this with gold, so probably not, you know, too much gold would have been a bit of overkill, wouldn't it? Right, so let's pop that in there. That one. Ooh. Let's see if I can move that up a little bit. Just a smidge. It's not quite right there. No, that's not quite right either because I didn't do that one correctly. But anyway, we'll have to live with the imperfections, won't we? That's just life. And one of that. Sorry, I haven't looked up to the comments because I'm concentrating. Yay! Okay, right, that's all done. So I'm just going to clear the decks a little bit. So there we go. Ruth, I'm looking forward to tomorrow. It doesn't matter. Roughly centered, Lorraine. Yeah, it's to make a stencil. Yeah, it doesn't matter what you cut it out of. Just use your scraps. Right, is anyone else asking me questions? I do, Linda, yes. But not you. Although I need to schedule one with you, Linda, and your group. Not your group, but the group that you're in. As I forgot to schedule you guys in. Oh, Sula Blanc lives 10 miles or less from you. Does this mean we're going to have another meetup? Another Artful Stampin' meetup? I'm claiming you all as my own. Right, gold flakes. In my special box. Just going to give you a bit more space here. Or give myself a bit more space because look. This is like, I feel like I'm opening Pandora's box whenever I do this, because look, they just float around everywhere, don't they? Okay, so I'm going to just put in a few more flakes. Now, no spoilers, okay, people, because I haven't watched all of it yet. But who's been watching Bake Off? Okay, no spoilers, please, in the chat. Because, you know, not everyone's up to date on it. And I don't know if it's being shown in America. Anyway, it's the first of the new series was on Tuesday here in the UK. Yeah. We'll just post them in the monthly chat area. That's fine for now. So for those of you who don't know, in Artful Stampin Space, the Facebook group, there's a monthly chat area. And so that's where you put all your questions, comments that aren't related to a picture of something you've made. Now there is something strangely therapeutic about this, I must say, about rubbing this in. Although I don't know how interesting it is for you guys to watch, but I'm hoping that it is a bit more fun for you to watch than I think it is. I'm really trying to get into those little edges, those nooks and crannies. Now I'm just wondering if I've got a brush. I did have a paintbrush that I kept especially for. Okay, I'll use this one. Hi, Ivy. Oh, Valerie hasn't seen it yet. Valerie, where are you based? Are you UK or are you somewhere else in the world? Right. I'm going to flip this round. Do it that way now. Joanna says, I'm happy to travel anywhere for a meetup. Well, you might be travelling quite a few miles. Right, I'm trying to get all the excess bits off now, all the bits that we don't really need. So I'm just going in there with my brush and really trying to push down along the edges of the... Oh, it just looks so luxurious and beautiful. And I don't mind, like I said, because right at the beginning of the video I was trying to decide what paper to stick this onto. I deliberately chose the lilac because I didn't mind if the lilac did show it through a bit. It's fresh freesia, sorry, not lilac, but it's lilac is the description of the colour. it's the Fresh Freesia paper from Celebration, the Penguin Palace-y one. So yes, this does take a little bit of time, and yes, we're ending up with, ooh, gold flakes everywhere. I need to get my Hoover in here. There we go. I feel like, what's that James Bond character that gets covered in gold? A bit like her. Is that Ursula Andress? Is it the man with the golden gun? Right, put that away. These a good rub. Gold finger. Do 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 do. He's the man with the might of stuff. Oh, Shirley Bassey. Who loves a bit of Shirley Bassey? She's Welsh, you know. Very Welsh. Right. Oh, I could sit and look at this all day. That is so beautiful. See, I think this would look lovely as like a notebook cover. What do you think? Do you think it would stand up to it? That would be beautiful, wouldn't it, as a notebook cover? I'm just going to have a look and see if I have a little box of plain notebooks ready to cover. Just going to see if I can get it out. No, that's not it, I don't think. Oh, is it? Oh, please don't fall down on me, everything. Yeah, I'm a sucker for a notebook. And I love gifting notebooks. This is my little box of tricks here. Things I keep. Oh, there's a notebook. A set of 3 notebooks. That one's already got quite a nice cover on it. But, this is my little treat box. Right, let's have a look. I think covering a notebook in this would be beautiful. Oh, come on, scissors, behave. Yes, or a journal. Journal. Hi, Elizabeth. I mean, these are quite pretty as they are, but they're not what I've made. Okay, so what I think I need to do is make sure that the bend is right down that section here. And I'm going to give it particular attention and rub it in. Yeah, about there. So I'm just going to start by, see, it's starting to come off there at the top, but that's probably because there wasn't any glue up there. I'm just bending that. I may need to cover it with that plasticky stuff, just to make sure. You know, the stuff that you cover school books with. No, it might be all right. Might be okay. Right. Okay, I'm going to cut it just there, I think. Right, before I cut it, I'm just seeing if you guys are giving me any special instructions on this. I'd have to seal the gold flake, says Darlene. Okay, is that for health reasons or just because you feel like you would need to do that? Oh, that's right on the edge there. Oh, bye, Mindy. Oh, it's because they're messy. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I'm hoping that the sticky is sticky enough, but we will see. Oh my goodness, that was pretty perfect there. The thing is I'm concerned a little bit about is that when I go to open it, it's not going to be absolutely flush. So just folding that up so a bit tighter. I'm using my bone folder just to squeeze that on. I think what I'll do is I'll stick one side first with my Tombow. I missed the gold. Was it the gold flakes? How did you get in there? Yes, gold flakes. Gold flakage. Oh, I think we're coming to the end of this bottle. When you come to the end of your Tombow. Who remembers that song? Obviously, Tombow's not the original words. When you come to the end of your lollipop. Okay, so now hold on a sec. I've got to decide. Right, so that's the back, that's the front. Then which way round is the margins and not margins, the top and the bottom. I think that's the bottom. Okay, pop you on there like that. Try and get that as straight as possible. It is wiggling a little bit because the paper is quite shiny. Oh, thank you, Linda. Hi, Nessa. Oh, that's moved again. Right, come on, squish over. Right, I need to pay it particular attention, don't I? Come on. Oh, I've managed to get glue on that bit there. Just got to be careful. Right, so now I've got to pay attention to this corner and just get it to fold down over that edge really neatly, because the notebook does have a corner to it. So I'm just making sure that the paper knows what it's meant to be doing. So take your time to do this. Okay. So that we can get it as tight as possible. Okay, I'm going to risk it and I'm going to put a pencil mark, and I think I'm just going to cut this with the trimmer before I stick this down. Okay, I think that's okay. Oh, I wonder if I could cut off a bit more of that. Sorry, this is taking a little bit of time. I just need to get it as close as possible. Oh dear. Oh yeah, just about. Okay. I'm also wondering whether I should have cut it the other way, but never mind. I think I'll just have to use the scissors. I'll use scissors afterwards. I've just decided that's just going to have to be the way it is, even though I might have done it not quite right. I'm just putting a good amount of glue across there, like so. Okay, so get that right down, and then pushed in. Push that up as much as possible. Come on, I know you can do it. Come on. And then just clamp it down with my hands. Oh, Janine, sprained her ankle. No, Janine. Oh. Hi, Heidi. Okay, I'm just holding this to... So Tombow takes a few seconds to really adhere, and because that notebook was a little bit shiny, I'm giving it a bit of extra. Did I see Janice came in as well? Getting old is not for the weak. Oh, bless you. Who have I missed? Oh, hi, Susan Zastro. Deborah Crowder, hello, welcome. Oh, I had such a lovely response, people wanting to do classes. So I'm going to let you know what I'm doing so far. I was pretty much out all day today, and I came back to this like massive load of emails. What I've started doing, if you email me and tell me you're interested in a class, I've got post-it notes, 3 post-it notes at the moment on my desk with the name of the class and who's interested in doing them. And then I think when I get to the point where I've got 4 people who are interested, I'm going to email you and say, right, let's fix a date. And then I'll announce it further and see if we can get 2 more people. So at the moment, I've got the class that I announced the other day about in October, the class 1, that's full now. So I've already got 1 person at the top of the list for class 1. The white ink class, I've got 3 people in addition to this Friday. So this Friday is going ahead with the 6 people already in that one. And I've also got 4 people on the list to do class 1. So so class 1 is the base, sort of first basic one in One Sheet Wonders. So, oh no, sorry, hold on. No, what am I talking about? I got that wrong. Wreath class. 4 people to do the wreath class, 1 person to do class 1. I read that wrong, sorry. Okay, so now I'm very carefully trying to cut off the excess. Now you could of course have cut this perfectly beforehand, but me being complicated, I didn't do that. I went for the harder option. Anyway, that's not too bad. It seems to have defeated the issue that I was having with things lifting up because they were right on the edge, but that seems to have worked. So you see, look, I've got this bit coming off here, so hopefully that's just going to get chopped off or chopped off. Right, open that a bit. Okay, come on Ruth, you can do this. Focus. Keep the scissors. Oh, hello, you're back again. My little spider's come back. Well, it's not really a spider. What do they call them? Daddy long legs? Those big flyy things. Spiders that fly. What are they called? Must have a special name for them. Oh, hello. Likes to buzz around. Oh, look, it's making an appearance on my desk. Right. Right, I'm going to see. I'm just going to pop him out the door because, no. I think he'd be happier outside. There we go. And shut the door. Oh, look, I love my little bird there. He's so cute. Oh, I must stay away from that gluey spot there. How cute. Hi, Cindy. That seems to have been okay. It seems to have worked, I think. Might just sit on it overnight. Or pop it under my grid paper or something just to make sure it stays. So I've still got this lovely piece here, which would make a lovely coordinating card, wouldn't it? Let's get a piece of a bit of misty moonlight out. Oh, look at that. Ooh! Scrummy scrum scrum. Now I could pass that through an embossing folder as well. And I haven't made much use of the new musical one. So what do you think, guys? Just trying to decide what the best side would be. I think that would look so yum. So pretty. I know, Christine, you inspired me because you used it today, didn't you? Or you certainly shared a project today that you used it on. If you haven't checked out on Artful Stampin Space, Christine's project today, it is delightful. I'm not even going to talk about what it is. I want you to go and find it for yourselves. All I will say is that she used this musical folder. Oh, have I used the right plate here? What's going on? No, I didn't. I'm using the magnetic platform. Oh dear, wrong one. So you need the #1 plate and the grey plate with the cut and emboss machine for the musical notes one. So subtle but so pretty. Right, I'm thinking we can also go over this with a little bit of colour, maybe a bit of crumb cake. Oh, sorry, what are you asking about? Oh, Sheila wants to do class. Oh, I know the one you want to do, Sheila. It's the one that's the corner class. Yeah, the 3 corners class. Yeah, I know which one it is. No, I haven't got a list for that, but I will put you on the list for that, Sheila, right now. I know you've been wanting to do that one. It's the hashtag one, isn't it? The 3 corner hashtag class. Sheila Beaumont. Right, so if anyone else is interested in that class, it's a one sheet wonder class. And it's using the technique of stamping from 3 edges on your cardstock, which some of you have already tried out. I have seen your examples and they're very, very good. And Sheila, I've seen your examples too, and I don't quite know why you need a class on it because you're very good at it. But it will be a joy to teach you. So I'm not going to complain. If you, oh look, I've got gold coming off on my crumb cake now, but never mind. It's worth it. Making the musical notes. Look at that, look at that. Look at that, see? They were sort of disappearing, but now you can see them. Oh, Lorraine wants the 3 corner class too. Okay, right, Lorraine. I'll put Lorraine's name down for that. Yeah, my hope is, I'm not going to say that it's my plan, but my hope is that as the winter draws in for us in the UK, Lorraine Wilson. I'm going to have a bit more time to do some classes. So it's not, yeah, it's sort of not quite stamping on 3 corners. It's stamping from 3 points on your cardstock. Yep. Right, now, do I need to cut this down straight? I do. That side needs cutting down. So let me just cut that off, make sure that's correct. Okay. Let's get rid of the crumb cake with all those lovely gold flecks on it now. But it's worth it. Right. I'll cut that at 9. Right, so if I cut that at 9, I need to cut this at... Hold on, sorry, my brain has just got to figure out what I'm doing here. That's a half. 13.25. I'm just trying to cut it so that I know I've got a border all the way around, but I'm wondering now to do an additional border. I'm thinking a nice other border around that. What about some green? Should we audition it and see? Hi, Cheryl. What do you think? Green on blue. So you've got that. What do you think of that? Do you think that looks nice? The gold, you know what? As soon as I said green, I thought someone's going to say gold. Just so happens I've got some of the freebie celebration gold glimmer here. Oh, take care, Subu. Lovely to see you. There we go. What do you think? I actually wonder whether to do it straight on the green rather than blue. Or green, then gold. This is going to be very luxurious. Then blue. So you get that contrast with the green, then the gold, then the blue. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. So this I need to cut at 5. 9.5. Just double check. Yep. I'm committed now, guys. I'm committed. Take care, Cindy. Let me just double check the measurement on this. 1, 2, 5. Okay. Right, so this needs to measure 10. Okay, right, so that on there, and that on there. And because I'm being really frugal, I'm going to actually cut out a couple of these to maybe use another day. And I'm going to sit down. Ooh. Take care, Monica. Have a good walk. Ooh. Really getting to the end of these glues. This is good. Right. Don't waste a bit of that gold. No, absolutely. See, I know Nessa will be pleased with that. Nessa's got some of this, haven't you? Nessa won't waste any, will you? Right, I want a glue that's fairly full because I want a good flow happening here. Might just need to do my little unplugging. Got my special little unplugger here. Okay, because you need quite a bit of glue for this. Because it's a textured, this gold stuff, you need to make sure you get a good amount on there. I peeled off some of the white paper on the back of the gold paper and die cut it. It's much easier. Oh, can you do that? Just checking, because Linda said so. That's what she said. Oh, look at that. She's right. This would make a really good wrap for your notebooks, actually. Look at that. That wraps around really nicely. Oh, could do a little section like that. Not maybe as big as that, but very nice. Right. Thank you, Inuka. Hold on, let me just show your thing. Thank you, Inuka. There are too few likes. I love it how my followers encourage the rest of my followers to do thumbs ups. Thank you so much. It's very kind of you. It does help. If you do wonder why people go on about it, it's because it helps my videos to show up. You know, there's gazillions and gazillions amounts of videos on YouTube, basically. And so us YouTubers, we're all trying to fight for people's attention. But not in a sense, I don't want, I've always said this about my channel, I don't want people to follow me just because they've been told to. I want people to follow me because they like what I do and they want to join this community of people. So, but however, to give people that choice to join, they need to see my stuff first. So by giving me a thumbs up or a comment even, that really helps for my videos, for YouTube to recognize that I'm making good content and that there's people who want to see what I do. So that is why the thumbs ups and the comments are really helpful. Hi, Denise. Goodies are in the oven. Come on, you need to tell us what's in the oven, Anne. You can't just say goodies are in the oven. You've got to be precise now. And if you can, supply a recipe. Oh, me too, Janine. Right, I think we're going to end it there. Now, I know some of you will go, what are you going to put on there? Are you going to put a sentiment? No, I'm not going to do one today because I haven't decided who I'm giving this to. And yes, I think I will probably give it away as a little set. I'm just going to go over all these corner bits because these bits are wanting to lift away. So let me just give that a really good... Where's my bone folder? It's not my Stampin' Up one. I want my Stampin' Up one. Here it is. Look, I've had this for years. Is this my Stampin' Up one? Oh, it's not my Stampin' Up one. Here it is. That's my Stampin' Up one. I'm just going to push these down a bit firmer. There we go. Old-fashioned cheesecakes. Oh, you're making us all very jealous now. I started getting into making cheesecake, and then I had to go to the doctors because I was having some weird symptoms, and the results came back from my blood test and my cholesterol was raised. So I was like, I think I'm just going to curb it on the cheesecakes for a bit. So I could do with going back to the doctors and just checking again. However, in the UK, we've had shortages of glass vials for putting blood results in. So I'm a bit kind of, I don't really want to go to the doctors just yet because I'm fine at the moment. And I don't want to, you know, use up the blood vial at the moment for me. But yeah, that's why I'm off cheesecake at the moment. Right. You know what? I'm going to do a bit more burnishing because I just don't want any of these little pieces to come off. This little corner bit. So let's recap what we did. We used the tailored tag punch. Glenna very kindly shared the video earlier. Sorry, not video, the code. Susan, it's been such a joy to watch and see all your comments. Best wishes to all for a wonderful weekend. Thank you, Susan. Please do come back again. If you would like to find me easily, just hit that subscribe button, and also if you press it on the bell once you're subscribed, that will help you to get notifications. And if you'd like to be part of my Artful Stampin Facebook community, please do head to Facebook or click on the link below in the description, and there you are welcome to share anything that you've made after being inspired by my channel. Right, so we use the tailored tag punch. Now this is such a fabulous punch because the shape interlocks. There's not many shapes that does this where you can have them meet up like this. So this is why I love this. So I used some DSP. I used the Celebration DSP, and I also used some of that gorgeous Celebration glimmer paper. And then I used 3 stamped one sheet wonders that I did a good over 6 months ago. I think it was definitely when the new catalogue came in, and that came in May, didn't it? May, June, July, August, September, October. Maybe 5 months ago. So now that one I think I did do stamp earlier. Sorry, more recently, but these other ones are from way back. So there we have it, a nice notebook. Thank you, Inika. Hi, Darlene. I just had 10 vials of blood drawn on Sunday. Whew. Whew. That's an armful, Darlene. You're welcome, Kelly. So thank you so much for joining. I can see 78 people are watching right now. Oh, always just such a pleasure to connect with you all. Please do remember thumbs up, and I'm not sure what time I'm going to be on tomorrow. I have a class in the evening, so what I'd like to try and do is come on a bit earlier in the day, but we'll see. But if I do miss out on seeing you on Friday, I will maybe try and come over the weekend at another point, but if I don't, I will see you on Monday. So lots of love to you all. Thank you so much for joining. And the bird features on both fronts. Awesome. It does. Yes. Does he go on the back as well? No. How did that happen? Oh, I think I only used him twice. Yeah. And I love how the DSP, just the kind of plainness of the DSP then really helps to make all the florals stand up. Oh, I forgot to say I used the new MOSAIC embossing folder, which is in the mini catalogue. I will put the code in the description, over the top after I stuck it all down, and then used a bit of crumb cake just over the top to really highlight the musical notes. So that was super fun. And then used Evening Evergreen, then that glitter paper, then Misty Moonlight to mount it all on. So any other questions? See you tomorrow, Lorraine. Anne's going to a card class tomorrow. Oh, enjoy. Oh. Yes, there's a few of you who are starting to realise that you all live near each other. That's amazing. I thought that if anyone knows how to do this, please could you email me, ruthtrice@gmail.com. I thought there was a way of using a feature on Google Maps where you can put a location and only share it with a trusted group of people, but you can then figure out roughly where you all live. I'm not suggesting we give away, you know, absolute, you know, actual, you know, pinpoint locations, but it'd be just so interesting to be able to look at Google Maps and figure out roughly where people live and who lives near who. So if anyone knows how to do that, please could you email me? I used the feature once in a Facebook group. Actually, I should just go back to that Facebook group and figure it out myself, but Linda says stalker. I hope you're not a stalker, Linda. I've known you quite a while now. I think I should know by now if you are or not. Hello, Jaman Cusino. What a lovely name. Love the embossing with the musical notes. It is, it's gorgeous, isn't it? Yeah, if anyone's my stalker, it's Janine. Oh, right. So anybody new joining, just to let you know that my channel's been going for quite a while, and we have lots of regulars who come on the lives and are very cheeky towards each other, and I'm very cheeky towards them. So if it sounds like we're being over familiar with each other, it's probably because we are quite familiar with each other. So the best thing to do if you want to kind of like join in the fun and be part of the gang or whatever you want to call it, just join in. We're pretty much quite friendly, unless we're having a bad day. So please just join in the fun and the camaraderie because we're fairly easygoing. Yeah. Now, I need to check. Did Connie email me? Because I want Connie's address. Connie has not been well, guys, but she is on the mend. Let's see if she's emailed me. No, I'll have to private message her. Okay. So Miss Connie hasn't been well. So if anyone wants to send Connie a card, please let me know. And I'll get her address out to you. And if anyone else wants a card, if they're not being well, please let me know. I think become a Ruth Ed. You need to be a bit thick-skinned. Oh no, what Cheryl said about... Oh right, Cheryl, don't go out alone. Yeah. How is Tracy doing? I've not heard lately. All I know is, thank you, Joanna, is that she is back home. Saying that, I will message her right now and ask her. Bless her heart. I presume she's on the mend, but I will see. I'll say, hiya, people are asking after you. Asking after you. How are you doing? There we go. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna skedaddle. I was gonna say scoot then, but it went into skedaddle. Scootaddle. Lovely to see you all, and see you all soon. Lots of love. Take care for now, guys. Bye.